I'd like to say is our thoughts and our prayers are with our fan who was injured last night. So it's an exciting win, and I just want to acknowledge her and let the BBN say prayers for her. As far as the victory, it was a great team victory. The strength, I just told the team, the strength of our team is the team. And I've told you guys since day one that they had a winning mentality and a winning work ethic, and you see in that. And everybody wants to panic because it's got to look pretty all the time. Winning is what matters. And we have an edge and an attitude about us because we like it that way. So I'm just proud of the team. You take a shot right on the chin to start the game. The place is going wild, and we embraced it. We took the shot and went right back to work. And that doesn't even faze us. And that's what I love about this team. It doesn't mean there's not a lot of things that we got to get better at. It doesn't mean that we're not deficient in certain areas. We're going to have to continue to get better as the season goes on. But their work ethic is right, their attitude's right. They have a winning attitude, and they can take a punch, that's for sure. And so I'm very proud of them. And we come in here and all we heard about was how important it was, the blackout. They got an edge about them. They don't shake our hands to start. I've never seen that. But the captains don't shake our hands. They wanted to go at it. Well, we were ready to, and I love that about this team. So on to the next.
Mark, when you went down on that 68-yard touchdown, what was happening in those huddles? What were you guys talking about? To sort of, who were the guys who were saying what they needed to say?
Well, that's hard to say, Jen. I mean, it's craziness, to be honest with you. It's mayhem, but organized mayhem. But the guys, it's just a matter of getting everybody on the same page, exactly the formation that we wanted to run and what running plays we wanted to run. And I thought our team was unbelievably smart. We took shots when we had to take shots. We played it tight to the vest when we had to play tight to the vest. And we used clock. We got important first downs. We got aggravating run yards even early in the game, churning out the clock, churning out first downs, aggravating the heck out of them. I know, because I hate it when it happens to us. And then we make critical third downs. So that's a good recipe to win games.
Mark, I know how critical I know what you're going to say, but how critical was it to keep them off the scoreboard, those two turnovers in the front?
Key, right at the beginning. Like I said, we're going to take a punch, and our defense battled in there and kept us in the game early on.
And the fourth down stops, I mean...
Same thing. Those are just sheer guts and determination. The guys are playing better up front. We have guys that are making better plays, and those were big stops.
The team was like 8 for 10 at one point on third downs. Everything was working so well.
Pardon me?
The team was like 8 for 10 at one point on third downs.
Who was?
You guys were.
Yeah. I mean, there was a variety of things. I mean, Steven, the one he pulled down and ran, I mean, that's a game clincher, so that was big, but we were efficient. We knew that they were going to pressure us a lot, and even just rushing forward and playing tight coverage, playing man. We had to beat them in some man routes, and our guys stepped up, and Steven really threw some good balls. I just think we were efficient.
How did Eli Brown handle taking the first team reps in front of Jordan?
It seemed like he played okay. I don't really remember a lot of things. There was one early when we had him backed up 2nd and 15, and his depth was trying to get his attention, and they hit the tight end over us, and they got it to 3rd and 1 and converted. They're just experience and things like that. But overall, nothing really jumped out at me.
Speaking of tight ends, you got 3 of them, the catch passes, got them a lot more involved. How important was that for the offense?
It's always important. They do a good job as well. They have some really good tight ends. 81's a heck of a football player. And, but our guys have been good. And, when you could mix up personnels and you could run it like we run it and then still be efficient with throwing it, it's tough.
Mark, you guys came in as the underdog, but it didn't seem like you guys thought you were the underdog or played like it. Did that give you a little bit of an edge today?
There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. We were, quite honestly, we were tired of it. But like we didn't get better. Like we're not a better football team. Whatever. We're better.
Mark,
you preach maturity. You said you thought you had a more mature team. Was tonight proof of that, the way you took a punch at the start but settled down after that?
There's no doubt. But, you know, you've seen that from this team. And nothing's gonna make us, you know, I don't wanna use that word again. Nothing's gonna, it's another word for flinch. But we're not gonna take any steps back. I mean, we play good competition every week. I just told this team, you know, we're gonna keep our edge and our attitude, but you gotta be hungry, humble and hungry. And just keep on staying focused and getting better and working. And this team will do that.
Mark, do you feel like your defense has finally developed that identity that you were known for when you got here?
I think we're better, we're closer. They care, they're passionate, they care. I mean, we're getting some basic things really fixed and ironed out. Our position on the football is very good. Teams still put you in tough matchups, just like that first play. Was that the first play? Yeah, I mean, there you go. You know, I mean, I wish we could have that one over, but we can't. And but those are, you know, those are tough matchups that you know you're going into the game. And Debo's a heck of a football player. We're all jacked up, ready to jump in there and play the run, and they throw the RPO, and our safety got out of position, a little over anxious there. But
You pretty clearly won the kicking battle today. How big was that?
it was huge. We knew that going into it. You know, going into the game, you know, people that know football know. I mean, you know, both of us had won games because we'd been, even though we didn't play great in the EKU game in kickoff, but in general, we were +2 on the turnovers each game, and playing sound in the kicking game, and they had big returns. So we knew we had to come in and play well there. And Coach Hood had a great game plan. We were not going to kick it to Debo. I mean, that's just crazy for what he's done. And Austin wanted to because he was really feeling good. His leg was strong. He felt like he could hit it deep, and he had some good kicks. But we stuck to the game plan.
Mark, what does this win say about the ceiling for this team?
Just next game, it's a big win, and you know, I'm proud of that team. We're gonna enjoy it, you know, very quick, you know, quick turnaround. We're gonna get home late, and we'll be back at work tomorrow. Players are sleeping all day, and maybe enjoy it for one more day, but coaches will be back to work. We've got our hands full again next week, so just gotta stay grounded and keep on, you know, like I said, just keep on going to work and improving.
What to say about Benny Snell coming with bruised ribs, having all those runs still though?
Doesn't surprise me. You know, he was out there all week, and that can be very painful. He was out there Monday. He practiced Tuesday. He was in a red, but I don't know why, because he still went against the defense. You know, he went good against good. He didn't want to come out, and so he basically practiced full go all week. And he's a tough guy and had some tough yards tonight.
Mark, how much is the defensive line, the improvement of the defensive line, figured into the way you've been able to stop the run?
I mean, big time. Just fundamentally playing the right way and playing with some passion, some energy, and assignment sharp. You know, that's what gets so aggravating. It's just the structure of things always break down, and that was something we were going to get fixed. And, you know, people may run it and they may throw it or whatever, but our structure is going to be right, and I think we're on the right track right now.
Mark, the last time we were here, we were talking about you guys breaking a really long road losing streak. Now you've won 3 in a row, I think, in road games. What does that say about your team?
Yeah, I guess it means you guys can't talk about that. Find something else, but keep on being negative, all right? Not you. That is, keep on. I want our team to keep on having an edge. You know, we're going to be underdogs next week. We'll be underdogs a lot of times we play, so we want to keep that mentality and just stay focused and improve.
Time for 2 more.
The captain's thing, did you notice that right away, or did somebody bring that to your attention about the not shaking?
No, they brought it to my attention, and I said, "Really? Is that true?"
With Jones going down and then Eli coming in, are you feeling better about your depth?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, we've talked about that, and it's hard to replace a guy like Jordan because he's a guy that can erase a lot of things. He's all over the place. But Eli's been playing very good football. He's been much more disciplined, much more accountable. He's had a good camp, and he just needs opportunity because he's also very athletic and he brings a good pop. He just needs some more experience in playing. So I was excited to watch him play. You know, sure, I'd love to have Jordan. We miss him, but I was really anxious for get Eli in there. Next man up. We felt good about it.